This regenerative medicine, advanced therapy sector is growing like mad. The science is producing really remarkable results. The clinical trials are showing that these products have a uniquely substantial positive impact on patients. So the number of companies and the research institutions that are supporting them are growing rapidly.
I also had the opportunity to share some time with my colleague in FDA, Peter Marks, and we saw that there is a steady growth of clinical trial in this domain, and we both expect to go in 10 to 20 approval or submission each year in the next 5 years to come.
We face a number of challenges on a number of fronts. Everything from translating the science, which is amazing, but moving incredibly rapidly into patients. And how do we do that as efficiently as possible? Then, how do we manufacture these therapies and scale them up as rapidly as possible to address the needs of a global patient population?
What's unique to the field that we're in are the costs of the therapies that we're developing. It takes a lot of money to develop these therapies. They're very expensive to develop, and they're generally very expensive to make. And so the cost and how you then ultimately market those therapies, I think, is the biggest challenge for the industry overall.
25 years in oncology, we've never cured cancer with any therapy, and we're doing that now. So the promise of additional cures for additional tumors is mind-blowing, to be frank, and to have the opportunity to work in that space is pretty amazing.
The advancement of gene therapies, where you're going to be able to really go after many childhood diseases that basically can be conceivably a one-and-done cure.
We can look at childhood blindnesses, we can look at cancers, we can cure these now. This is a big step forward, it's so exciting.
I think the impact of these kind of therapies on patients and their families is very profound. I think that's terribly exciting, where someone can go to their physician or doctor and then be told that there is actually something we can do about that.
It's a very small community really still, so there are a lot of partnerships to be had, research collaborations to be built. It's helpful to have an organization bringing parties together for that purpose.
So having access to that very small and condensed and highly professional network is invaluable.
I also think that there's going to be a lot of disruption created and cost ultimately driven down by the ability to have a curative option for patients who can then go back and lead very productive lives.
The idea that you can take 6 or 8 out of 10 people who are really have lost all hope and bring them back to their families and their loved ones is a remarkable thing.
I think within the next 5 years, the landscape is truly going to change dramatically. I think we're going to see more of these cell therapies available to patients. I hope we'll see more of these cell therapies available to patients outside of the first world, where we'll really see a massive difference to patients' lives.
We're in this industry because of what we have the hopes of doing for patients, and we're doing it.